Ho ho buddies, welcome to Borderline Games. I'm Gareth and welcome to 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors, episode 10. And we are currently in the wheelhouse. We have got the stopwatch. We have also the ship's log. Not that one. Nautical table? Yeah, this. The nautical table that has this here. That's what it says. So I think that this is to solve something. I'm thinking maybe it's to do with steering wheel or something. I don't know. That one won't budge. Feels like there's something keeping it in place. What would be the point in moving it? Ship is stopped. What would be the use of steering it? Yeah, I know, still. Broken compass. Doesn't look like it'll be very useful. And then the other one does move, so let's try that one. A steering wheel. Let's see if it... Whoa! Looks like the steering wheel moves. So it would seem. I noticed something else as well. What's that? Well, when you move this wheel, the compass also moves. What do you mean? The ship, it's moving. Ha! Tricked you, didn't I? The wheel and compass must be connected to one another somehow. Do you think that's important? Well, let's try turning it again. Okay. Right, so this is gonna... Okay. So... Oops. Let's maybe make a note of all these things. I think this is gonna be related to this here. So, full half. Full half. Maybe not, actually. Maybe we'll just look at the directions instead, because is this about speed, is it? Okay. Let's turn that off. South. Never eat any, yeah. South and then west. Southwest. Right, let me get a pencil. Okay, here's one. South. Half. Slow. No, slow. Why am I saying so? Writing the wrong thing down. South. West. I mean, I guess it is good to have both down. I'll write both down. South at full. West at half. Slow at southwest? Yeah, southwest. Full at northwest. Okay, half at east. And then north at dead. And then stop. Okay. Alright, so now that we've done that, first of all, let's do this. So, first it's going to be south. Yeah, I know what had directions on it. Maybe if I entered directions in that order. As if I needed more help. Okay, so south. Okay, south, and then it was west. Okay, so now but do I go the other way or that way? I guess it doesn't matter, does it? As long as I stop on west. Okay, west. And then we're going to southwest. So southwest is this way. And then northwest. Yes. And then east. And then north. What the? The handle came off. Huh. Stooping so low, are you, Zero? Oh, okay, cool. So we can use this. Now we can use it on here. So, I sure hope this handle fits. Yes, it fits. Excellent. That should allow us to operate the engine order telegraph. Let's give it a shot. Alright. So, how does this work? So, first of all, we need full. Do I click here? Full. And then we need half. And then slow. And then full again, wasn't it? And then half. Oh, hang on. And then dead slow. Right, okay, dead slow. I just had dead written down. And then stop. Huh? That's weird. I thought I put in the right speed. Did I mess up? No, I don't think so. Look. Something's happening on the back of the wall of the wheelhouse. Yeah, you're right. Let's check it out. Okay, what's going on the back wall? There's another room on the other side of the window. Oh. The back wall of the wheelhouse. This? Oh, okay. There's something on the wall that looks like an arrival board. There are a whole bunch of words on the left side of the display. What the hell is this? The names of ports across the world. I imagine it's showing us the ship's route. You know, just like the ones you might see at an airport. Departing XX carrier, XX flight, XX at XX o'clock. Like that. Oh, I get it. It does look like those, it does look like those are the names of all the ports along the ship's route. It looks like only one of those has a time on it, though. The time on the last line, right? 10 seconds past 3 o'clock. Oh, so do we have to make that on the stopwatch? Perhaps that's the arrival time. Okay. You can only move the hands manually. The doorknob, the knob doesn't work. Well, how do we change that then? Oh, okay. Maybe I've got to do it here. A digital scoreboard or something like that. On the left side, it's got the names of the ports on the ship. Stop it along its route. Last line says 10 seconds past 3 o'clock. That must be the estimated time of arrival at the final port. Oh, perhaps. Well, what's he doing? Excuse me, Junpei. Hey, you just took the pocket watch. Hey! What the hell are you doing? Just trust me. You should be fine now. Well, thanks for giving me the pocket watch back, but you don't need to look so smug about it. Let's see what he... Oh, he moved the hands. 10 seconds past 3 o'clock. Oh, so you changed it to match the final arrival time. Ace nodded slowly. You know what to do next, right? Give it a shot. There we go. So, let's try this now on here. Looks like this is some sort of lock. Got a weird shaped indentation on it. Actually, it's shaped just like this pocket watch I've got. Let's try putting this in there. Open. It says open now. Good work. It seems you were successful. Well done, Junpei. Hey, Clover. What? Look, we unlocked the door. Now we can get out of this route. Oh, well, let's go then. Clover. Cheer up, love. Watch is stuck in the hole. It says open in green on the left. You found it. A hallway. It's far too narrow to be called one. This seems to be the only route. Yeah, let's go. Another puzzle. Wow. Well, these machines are weird. I've never seen any of them before. Huh? Wait, this one is... Ah, yes, a telegraph key. These were used to transmit Morse code a long time ago. This must be the communication office. Oh, okay. And that door? Captain's quarters. Captain's quarters, huh? That's what it says. Then, do you think... I am Zero, the captain of this ship. Uh-oh. Oh, we won't know if we don't open it. Is that Zero? Oh my god. Not again. I've already been here and killed this guy. I don't want to see it again. Damn. No, wait. We didn't check his pulse yet. Maybe he's still alive. He doesn't look alive. No pulse. Oh. He's a player? Was he Zero? Well, he's dead. Damn, if only we knew how it happened. These wounds, I wonder what killed him. It must have been this. These clothes. A captain. Does that mean this guy was Zero? Bracelet Zero. Huh. Junpei! Maybe wise to find a way out of here first. Yeah, you're right. Is it possible that Ace solved it and then killed him and then came back in and redid the puzzle? Alright, Captain's quarters. Okay. Camera. A camcorder. It looks like it's pointed at the door. Well, the power's on. Why would someone want to videotape a door? Okay, hang on. Let's have a look what's going on here. Bloody chair. There's blood on the chair. You think this was the dead guys? Yeah, probably. Bed. A bed. There's nothing in it. It's a lamp, but it doesn't turn on. I don't think there's anything special about it. Oh, what's that? A music box. Oh, it's one of those old school music boxes. How about we wind it up? Why does it sound like that? Is it broken? The pins on the cylinder are shaped all weird. I don't think those are pins. It looks like someone put something else on top of it. I think we're going to have to take it apart to figure out what's going on, don't you? Okay, so I need some kind of device or something. A small table. Oh, okay. Thought there might be in a drawer here, but apparently not. What's that? They look like batteries. There's a cable running from them to the monitor. Screen shows the big hospital room. Oh wow, these are all the rooms. Just some random hallway on this one. Screen showing what happened on the central staircase on B deck. This screen shows what's going on in a small room somewhere that I don't recognise. The room on this screen really looks fancy. There's not the actual door, is there? I don't recognise the room in this one. This one shows the central staircase on C deck. This screen shows the big hospital room. Okay, have I done them all now? There's a bunch of weird buttons on here. They probably switch what you see on the screen. You know how to work this thing? Why don't we just press one of these? Like this one. Whoa. Well, I guess it does change the... What the hell is this? There's nothing on the monitor. Just static. Hey, isn't that the door on the screen, the one right behind us? Isn't that the door on the screen? Isn't the door on that screen the one right behind us? You're right. So whatever that camera sees is sent to this screen in real time. I wonder if that means something, you know? Huh. 0, huh? It's like he's making fun of us. What do you think? Nothing. What about him? Do you think that's really 0? There's no way that's him. Oh, there's no way that's him. Didn't I tell you already? 0 is one of us. Yeah, right. Well, even if he wasn't one of us, there's no way that man could be 0. Don't you get it? The letters that spell 0 on the TV screen, the captain's clothes he's got on, and of course the bracelet with the 0 on it. It's too obvious. Look, this is 0 right here. This dead body is 0. Isn't that kind of fishy? You're right. Only an idiot wouldn't see through something like that. No, that's not the point. I'm not trying to make fun of them for thinking a trick like this could work. I'm sure they didn't think it would work, which makes me wonder, why did they do it? I think this is a challenge from the person who's really behind all of this. He's making fun of us. Don't you get it? If whoever killed this guy really wanted us to think this corpse was 0, they'd never have put a bracelet on him. Walking about with a 0 bracelet would be like hanging a sign around your neck that said, I did it. Anyone with a brain will be able to see that this guy is supposed to look like everything 0 is supposed to be. Just like we did. The killer must have known we wouldn't think he was 0, and put the bracelet on him anyway. Do you know why? Why? Like I said, he's mocking us. Too bad, suckers, this isn't 0. Where's the real me then? See if you can catch me. It's the same bad joke a lot of criminals like to play. They'll just sit back and watch people run in circles. That's really twisted, but it almost seems kind of childish. Yeah, you're right, it's really childish. It's like it's just a game to whoever this person is. That's what seems funny to me. Alright, let's get back to the point. Who killed this man? I don't know. And what's this guy's deal? Who is he? How would I know that? If I knew anything, I would have told you. You have no idea who he is. Why would I? We should check and see if he's got anything on him that might tell us who he is. Give me a hand here, Clover. Huh? We've got to flip him over. How else are we going to search his pockets? Okay, fine. Guess I'll do it. Here we go. Huh? Hey, it's the... Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do it. 1, you escape from this ship. 2, your heart rate reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship or detects that its wearer's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically. Oh, that's another thing. We haven't seen anyone else's watch, have we? I don't think. Oh god. This man, he's dead, isn't he? Huh? No, it's just, I guess I didn't really think about it until right now. If his bracelet's off, that means he's dead. Well, it's pretty obvious that he's dead. You don't really need to look at his bracelet to figure out that he's dead. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's pretty obvious. He looks a lot better than the other bodies we've seen though, you know? I mean, if there wasn't all this blood, he'd almost look like he was still alive. I mean, I know it's kind of a messed up thing to say, but he kind of has it better, you know? Dying from a bomb going off inside you, I mean, that's just... Some of Snake's bones went right through his skin. Some of Snake's bones went right through his skin. I think the explosion must have thrown him against a wall or something. I'll just keep on talking about how your brother's dead and how he died. There was a broken bone just sticking out of his left arm. And... What did you just say? Oh man, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I really don't know what I was thinking, I mean... No, that's not what I'm talking about. What did you say about his arm? Arm? Yes, his left arm. You said it, didn't you? Well, yeah, I did, but... I mean, didn't you see it too? Of course not, I could barely look at him. There was no way I was going to see the details. Are you sure it was his left arm? What did we just say? Uh... There's a broken bone just sticking out of his left arm. We didn't get this text, did we? Are we on advanced or what? Novel screen. I wonder which is better, actually. Which do I prefer? I'm going to flip to this one for a bit and see what it's like. Junpei thought back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. And he had a broken bone, right? What the hell are you getting at here? Just shut up and answer me. She shoved her face closer to his. He could see the fire in her eyes. Junpei winced and swallowed. Yeah, he did. It was pretty bad, too. The bone was sticking out of the arm. No sooner were the words out of his mouth than Clover's expression changed. Clover? What's wrong? Look, I'm sorry if I said anything. Suddenly she was crying. Junpei wasn't sure what to do. Thank you. It was close to the last thing he had expected to hear. Huh? What are you... Junpei had no idea what had just happened. Yeah, I prefer this much more. He didn't think he'd done anything wrong, worthy of thanks, and he couldn't understand why she would have chosen that moment to begin crying. So he simply stood there, confused. Thank you so much, Junpei. She thanked him again, and then something even stranger happened. Clover threw herself into Junpei's surprised arms. Hey, what's going on with you? I'm sorry, it's just, I'm so happy. Why? The body in the shower room, it isn't his. It isn't my brother. Huh? It's not Snake. Why on earth would you think that? Because his left arm is... She stopped herself. I'm sorry. I really shouldn't be talking about this. Junpei decided it would be prudent not to press her for any more information. If she did not wish to tell him, she certainly had a reason for doing so. Perhaps more importantly, however, if Clover was so certain, then she was likely right. That meant that the body in the shower room wasn't Snake. It wasn't much, but that knowledge lifted some of the weight from Junpei's heart. But he's still alive. I'm so happy. Tears shone in her eyes. Those tears melted Junpei's heart. As she cried, she had pushed herself up against his chest like a child. Junpei put his arms around her and held her tight. I'm so glad. Junpei, you were right. No matter what happens, you can never lose hope. You have to remember what's most important, and that's to have faith and to have love. If you can remember all of those things, that'll bring you good luck. Clover reached into her pocket and pulled something out. It was a laminated bookmark with a 4-leaf clover. I only made it here because you gave me this. I was suspicious of everybody, and I was angry and miserable. But because I had this 4-leaf clover, because of what you said to me, yeah. Junpei hadn't thought his words would have had such an effect on her. Her words were making him feel a little awkward. Thank you so much, Junpei. She looked up at him. He scratched his nose and pretended to notice something interesting somewhere else in the room. If you really want to thank somebody, you should be thanking Santa. Santa? Why? Well, he was the one who gave me that thing. And the words for each leaf. I got that from him too. Then suddenly, Clover broke away from Junpei. Huh? He looked confused. He hadn't thought she'd react that poorly. Clover began to pace across the room. Six steps to the left, 6 steps to the right, another 6 to the left. Where was Ace in all of this? He just stood there silently, and then she stopped. Did Santa really tell you those things? Her eyes were serious, but not angry. Yeah, he did. Did I say something wrong? Oh, no, not at all. In fact, this could be really good news. I think. You think? Santa knew about the words and the clover. The only people who should know about that are the other subjects. Subjects? The other people who were in the experiment 9 years ago with my brother and me. Oh. But he's blind. And I was part of the Nevada test group. So neither of us would be able to recognize the faces of the people who were on this boat. Okay. Whoa. Time out. Junpei held up his hands. He took a deep breath and let it out. Let's just calm down for a second, okay? Start from the top. Don't start with the end and then jump to the middle. You gotta start with 1, move to 2, 3, 4, so on. Then go to 5, then go to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you don't tell me stuff in the right order, I'm never going to be able to figure it out. Okay. Clover nodded. Alright, let's start with this experiment. What happened on this boat 9 years ago? Do you know about the morphogenetic fields? Morphogenetic fields? He did, and the realization sent chills down Junpei's spine. Alright, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism. I think Lotus mentioned something like that. Junpei recounted what Lotus had told him earlier. Clover nodded. Telepathy. Huh. Well, that's not really it, but I suppose it's similar. So they were testing telepathy on this ship. Yeah, I guess so. So what exactly did they have you guys do? The same thing we're doing now. Exactly the same thing. What? The nonary game. 9 people were put on this boat and 9 others were put in the building in Nevada, and the game started. Junpei grabbed the sides of his head. Look, I'm sorry, but I don't get it. What do the nonary game and some telepathy experiment have to do with each other? Am I missing something here? Clover bit her lip. She blinked back sudden tears. What had happened to her in Nevada? The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger. You know how sometimes when you're up against a really tough problem, and then the answer just kind of pops in your head? That's an epiphany. And what you learn from the epiphany can be transmitted with telepathy. When you add danger to that equation, then it gets easier to transmit that information over telepathy. So you're saying the nonary game was supposed to introduce the element of danger? Yeah, but it couldn't be just any old danger. It had to be life and death. And someone did actually die. A girl. Junpei felt the sudden grip of despair on his heart. Something deep and distant and powerful squeezed, and for a moment he felt very, very empty and alone. She was on the boat with my brother. I was in Nevada. I never met her, but I did hear her name. Her name was... The sound of the door opening was like a gunshot. Junpei spun around. Oh, I guess Ace was back in there with the body? Oh, my apologies. I seem to have disturbed you. Ace. You two must have strong stomachs. I can't imagine how you could stay in this room for so long. Ace glanced down at the floor, at the corpse covered in blood. At any rate, Junpei, would you be so kind as to come and help me with something? I'm having a little trouble and I could really use your assistance. Come on, it'll only take a moment. With that, he turned and walked back toward the communications office. Clover waited until he was out of sight, then spoke in a small, quiet voice. I don't want Ace to hear us. We can talk about this later. Hey, wait. Clover ignored him. From outside, Junpei could hear Ace calling. Junpei, what are you doing in there? Hurry up! And we're going to find out what Ace wants next time on Borderline Games. Thank you so much for watching this episode of 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. And we'll find out more about this weird nonary game that's happened at least once before now. Interesting. Alright. See you next time. Bye-bye.